Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves to a brand new season on MotoGP 18 on the Xbox One X. This season we are with Aprilia, so let's get cracking. First race is going to be at Qatar. Let's see how we get on with the Aprilia. Okay, well, surprisingly, I've managed to do well in qualifying and put it on pole. So the Aprilia is on pole for the first time. We were half a second quicker than DEgITx. The Aprilia isn't actually too bad. It doesn't feel too bad. It'll be interesting to see how it uses its tyres. So let's get cracking on with this race. Qatar, first race of the season on the Aprilia. Let's do this. 7 laps. Well, it doesn't get off the line as well as the Honda did. So immediately we're back down to 4th. We may lose a few more into turn 1. Trying to hold station and just about fending off other riders. So staying in 4th for now. Got Rins trying to go around the outside. That's not going to work. And another thing I've noticed with the Aprilia as well is that it doesn't change direction as quick as the other bikes. So changing direction is a little bit slower. So we're going to have to try and bear that in mind. Front end feels a little bit numb, which it hasn't caught me out yet. But yeah, it is quite difficult to feel the front end of the Aprilia. It does feel quite spongy, so I'm going to have to try and get used to that and not go full on trail braking into corners. Just have to go a bit gentle on it. But we've managed to get back up to 3rd place, so it's not too bad. Speed-wise down the straight, it's nowhere near as quick as the Honda or the Ducati or anything like that. But I'm sure in the slipstream it will just about be able to hold on to its own, but I can't see myself being able to get past people using slipstream until we've upgraded the engine, which will probably be one of the first upgrades that I do, will be engine. So traction isn't too bad as well with the rear tyre. It's not an aggressive engine for the Aprilia, and obviously it's not as quick down the straights as well, or acceleration, so it's not too bad on the rear, but we'll have to wait and see what it does to the tyres towards the end of the race. So managed to get a better X out at the final quarter than Marquez. Now we are in front of him at the moment, but you see that Honda just picking up speed now, trying to outbrake him, but that's probably a bit too late, way too late on the brakes. That's the trouble when you got a slow bike down the straight. Try and make up for it on the brakes, try and get back underneath him. Not quite. He's going to be on the inside for the right as well. Not quite the exit that I wanted either. So not getting past Marquez just yet. DEgITx trying to pull away. Just try and keep it together. Oh, closing on Marquez there on the brakes. We've got a better run out. We've got a better run out. We're going back into 2nd place. Can I outbrake him? Yes, I can. So back up to 2nd place. Now, can I hunt down DEgITx before the end of the lap? Because when we get to that start-finish straight, we're going to be a bit buggered. So just try and close in on DEgITx if I can and keep Marquez behind me. Close in, come on. Close in through the quick right-handers. Yeah, we've got a slight better run out of that penultimate corner as well. So we are pretty much with DEgITx now. See if we can get a good exit. Okay, right. Can we slipstream DEgITx and get past him down the straight? I don't think we will be able to. Maybe able to outbrake him. Are we going to go wide? Yes, we are going to go wide. Is he going to come back through? No, he's not. Okay, so we got him into turn 1. Can we stay here though? No, he's coming through on the inside. He took a tighter line. I'm going to be on the inside for the right though as we switch to the right. And we are staying in the lead for now. I don't think that's DEgITx over and done with though. Oh, he's trying to come through on the inside again. And he's done it. He's done it. Okay. Up the inside into the hairpin. Oh, a bit too quick into that. He's come back through. But we've got a better exit than him. So back into the lead. So Aprilia versus Ducati. Ducati is definitely the better bike, that's for sure. Oh, way too wide there. Way too wide. Just completely cocked both those corners up. Spinning up the rear a bit now. So I've just had a quick look down at the tyres, and it does appear that the Aprilia is chewing its tyres up pretty quickly. So I'm going to have to keep my eye on that. Just starting to spin up a bit up the rear. Vinales is catching us. So Vinales has made his way through. He's in third. Have the final corner. Not the best of exits. Had to pick the bike up because the rear wheel started spinning up. Nothing is happening. So hard on the brakes into turn one. We got it stopped nicely as well. So staying in second for now, but I think if we can get a good run through the quick right-hander, we should be able to get in front of DeVizioso. So through here, we've got a good line, we've got good speed, we are back in the lead. Oh no, he's just nudged me a bit. He's on the inside. He's going to try and stay on the inside, but I'm going to be on the inside for the left. Into the tight hairpin. Oh no! Shit! Oh wow, that went horribly right. I just lost the front midway through that hairpin. And had to pick the bike up. And when I went back on the side, DeVizioso was underneath me, and bit of a collision there. So Vinales has gone into the lead now. That's completely messed me up now. We've lost another place to Marquez, so we are back down to third place. Try and get Marquez back through the inside. Can we stay here though? Yeah, just that front one just managed to save it. Oh, the rear's starting to spin as well. Yeah, the Aprilia is definitely knackering its tyres out. Vinales has got quite a nice lead now because of that. Almost ended up crashing off of DeVizioso's bike. Oh, shit! Okay, yeah, the rear's going. Time for traction control, I think. Put that on to 2. Otherwise, we're really going to be struggling here. So that's twice I've almost crashed now. Once with the front, once with the rear. His tyres are starting to let go. Get away from Marquez, but he's got other ideas at the moment. He's through. I'm going to be on the inside for the right. Not the best of lines though. All this fighting is going to allow Vinales to get away. He was my main title rival last season until the last few races when yeah, it all went to pot for him, so it turned into Marquez being my main title rival. DeVizioso, he had quite a poor season. Crashed quite a bit last season. And yeah, not starting this season off very well. That wasn't his fault, but at the same time wasn't really mine either. I was just trying to stop myself losing the front. Okay, well I think we're pulling away from Marquez now. So that's something we've learnt today. The Aprilia uses its tyres pretty damn quickly. Might have to bear that in mind for Argentina, which is going to be the next race. I am a bit concerned about Circuit of the Americas now with that front end. It is quite difficult to feel what's going on with the Aprilia front end. I mean, we definitely found the limit. So that is the end of lap 5. Time to start the penultimate lap, lap number 6 of 7. We've pulled away from Marquez. I think we are slowly catching Vinales. I'm going to try and put a couple of decent laps together to see if we can get back with him. And if we can, maybe potentially sneak a win. That's my plan. But whether it works out or not, I'm not so sure. I'm definitely having to worry about the tyres at the moment. Just try not to work them too much. Otherwise I will end up on my ass. We'll look at the replay in a minute of my coming together with DeVizioso as well. Just mid-corner, that front end just tucked. We are catching Vinales here. We are catching him quite rapidly. Could we potentially take a win here and steal it right at the end? I know we've got one more lap to go, which bodes very well because we are pretty much almost with him. We are looking good for this one at the moment on the Aprilia. It's not working out too bad. We've only got one more manufacturer to use after the Aprilia, and that will be the KTM. Get a good run out of the final corner. Okay, try and slipstream Vinales if I can. Not a lot happening. No, not picking up any slipstream. Hard on the brakes. This is the final lap now. Can we get Vinales on the final lap? I'll try and get him through the right kink, but we need to make sure we get a good line through there and take some good speed. We set ourselves up for a good line. Here we go. We're going to go into the lead. There we go. We have stolen the lead from Vinales. He's going to switch to the inside though. Just like DeVizioso done a few laps ago, but he's managed to get through a lot quicker. I'm not going to try into the hairpin because I know what will happen. Get a good line out, good speed out. Not enough to get back in front of him though. Right, where can I get him? Yeah, that rear tyre is almost completely gone. Even with traction control on, it is starting to spin up a bit more. Right, out of this corner. Try and get a good exit. Oh no, spinning up that rear. That's not the exit I wanted. Could not take the momentum through there, just spinning up. I don't think I've got enough tyre left to re-attack Vinales. It's going to be close, but I've definitely not got the power to blast him down the straight or slipstream him down the straight to the line. We are really close. But that rear tyre has not got much left in it. I think we're going to be second there. We're not going to be able to get him out the final corner. We're not going to be able to slipstream him. There's nothing I can do. But it is going to be a second place aboard the Aprilia, which is not too bad at all. There we go, second place. Just could not do anything more with that. Oh! Okay. Went straight into the back of Vinales into turn 1.
Before we go to see the party at the podium, let's take a look at the
I mean, Vinales did have the fastest lap as well. DeVizioso still got 5th. So that's not too bad for him. Okay, yeah. So we're second in the championship. And Aprilia is second in the constructors title at the moment. Early days yet, but we're third in the team championship because I've got none of my teammates are going to be scoring any points this season, I don't think. So this is what happened. So into the hairpin. I'm on the inside and you will see mid-corner my front end just try and tuck. There it goes. I try to pick the bike up and lean back down and then DeVizioso comes through. His rear wheel tags my front wheel and he goes down. And I was lucky not to go straight over his bike, but pulled a massive wheelie. Marquez was lucky as well.
Picking up again live from the track, where the top 3 riders have just arrived on the podium for the award ceremony. Each Grand Prix makes its own story, but these guys will definitely be ones to keep an eye on in races to come.
Okay, so next race is going to be Argentina. That'll be interesting round there. Right, so we definitely need to do some engine upgrades. I think we're only going to be able to do one. So we'll do traction, I think, because of the rear wheel spin. Hopefully that will help with that. So go on to Argentina then. Here we go.
The cameras are accompanying us on a tour of their favourite riders for today's MotoGP race.
It's been wet, free practice and qualifying. Dry warm-up. But yeah, quite considerably quicker than anyone else. So let's see what we can do. Okay. I am ready. Here we go. Lost a place already. Lost a couple of places, but we got Vinales back, have we? Into turn one. No, he's going to be on the inside. So he's Lorenzo. Lorenzo not coming through though. We've got a slight better exit than Vinales. Can we get him into turn two? We're on the inside. We've got him. Okay, this is a corner I've been struggling with where changing direction takes a little bit longer with the Aprilia. It's quite difficult to take some good speed around that kink. Can I do anything on the brakes? Can't do anything in the slipstream, that's for sure. On the brakes, going past Vinales and DEgITx. Gone too wide. We'll cut that back and... Oh! Vinales just got completely sandwiched there between Marquez and DEgITx. Stuck in fourth place at the moment. Hard on the brakes. The Aprilia feels a little bit more lively around here. Definitely getting a bit more movement from it. Oh, we've got a good exit. We've got Vinales. We've got DEgITx. Not quite Marquez though. Oh, we got the exit though. We have got the exit. Is he going to try and shove it at the inside? Oh, I was way too late on the brakes there. Oh, fuck, we're almost going into the pit lane. Okay, well, back into second place. Well, that was lucky because we almost went straight back into pit lane, and that would not have been good because we would have just gone straight through the pit and lost loads of time. Yeah, the Aprilia is feeling good around here. Again, front end not feeling that confident with it. Just can't get the speed through that corner. So I just have to do what I can. Cannot get in Marquez's slipstream, he's too far ahead. I'm probably about to lose another position to DEgITx as we get on the brakes. He's going to come through on the inside. There he is. Yep, so we're back down to third. Around the outside of DEgITx if we can. Get a good exit. Get through on the inside and then hard on the brakes. Ooh, closed in on Marquez a bit too quickly there. DEgITx is back through. Or is he? On the brakes, we've got him. So we're back in a second. Well, Marquez just trying to pull away a little bit. Try and close him down. Right, don't go into the pit. That was much better. Could have braked a little bit later, in fact. But we're going to get a good run through the final corner and back into the lead. So we're in the lead now. But I'm sure Marquez will try and come back through. We've gone a bit wide, left the door wide open. There's Marquez. He's going to be coming through, or is he? Not at the moment. Into turn two. Doors open again. But I'm on the inside for the kink. Oh no, he had to slow down there because I was in the way. I was going to say he was going to get a better exit, but he didn't. We've got a little bit of a gap over him. Is he going to have a go into the hairpin? Trying to keep a tight line this time. let's see if we can keep it nice. Oh, no. I was going to say, try and keep it nice and tidy, but the rear stepped out again. Come on, Aprilia. Sort yourself out. Just see if we can edge away a little bit, because we are feeling pretty competitive here on the Aprilia. I wasn't expecting the Aprilia to be this competitive, it has to be said. I was expecting to struggle for the first few rounds until we got some decent upgrades done to it, but as it stands it's not too bad. It's just got a bit of a numb front end, a bit of a lively rear, but only when the tyres start going, the rear really does lose its mind. So we're out front, and we are pulling away slightly from Marquez. And that is good. I know we were quite considerably quicker than any of the AI in qualifying. A lot quicker, in fact. I wasn't expecting to be that much quicker. In fact, I wasn't expecting to be quicker at all. But I think the key to this season is going to be staying on the bike. We were very lucky last season because towards the end of the season, Vinales just dropped off performance-wise, and that allowed us to clinch the title at Sepang. But we did have 5 crashes. A couple of them I managed to get a few points, not a lot, and the others I just completely retired out of. So yeah, the key is definitely going to be to stay on the bike this season and just get every point possible. Because I think when we get to some of the difficult tracks, i.e. the next track, Circuit of the Americas, with that numb front end, I think a few of the corners there are going to be quite difficult. And with that long back straight as well, it's going to be quite difficult. So yeah, when we have to do just get what we can, then yeah, I need to remember to do that and not try and go for glory, because I think it's going to be a difficult season. I say that as I'm out front and pulling away, but this is only race number 2. There are quite a few difficult tracks in the season. Brno especially been one of them. Aragon. So, well, Mazzano as well. That's been really difficult recently. So, yeah, and if I struggle on better bikes in the Aprilia, then I'm really going to struggle in the Aprilia, I think. So let's not crash. Let's stay on the bike all season if we can. I mean, we may get the 1 or 2 odd DNF. I'm going to try my best just to finish races, get the points, and then towards the end of the season, see where we are and see what we can do. Because the last, like, 3 or 4 races, excluding Valencia, they're probably some of my strongest tracks in the season. Mugello's going to be difficult, I think. That's got a long ass straight on it. But we have to wait and see. It's a long old season. I'll just do what I can. But whilst we're out front and no one is challenging us at the moment, MotoGP was at Buriram for the first time in the history of MotoGP at the weekend. All 3 classes, we had some fantastic racing. Starting off with Moto 3. Felt so sorry for Bezzecchi though. Unfortunately getting taken out by Bastianini at the final corner. Bastianini went underneath him and unfortunately tucked the front. And yeah, took out Bezzecchi, who is in the title fight with Jorge Martin. Jorge Martin rode really well, apart from taking someone out, which he didn't actually end up getting a penalty for, which was a bit surprising. But he had a crash on Saturday, damaged his hand. So his team basically fit effectively a bungee cord to his glove because he couldn't he's having difficulty straightening his fingers and moving his fingers, so the bungee cord was there to help him straighten his fingers. Yeah, but he rode really well. He got 4th, so he didn't do that well in qualifying because he was injured. But yeah, 4th place extends his lead in the championship. Moto2, that was a good race as well. He had Bagnaia out front. He managed to do enough to take the win. And then MotoGP came, and it was another a little bit of a strange race. It was a bit like Brno race where they done quite a low pace to begin with just to try and conserve tyres, because they've Michelin made the centre part of the tyre thinner to try and stop the tyres from overheating, and of course if they're thinner in the middle they wear out quicker in the middle, so they didn't want their tyres to wear out down the straight. So yeah, they taking it easy for quite a few laps. Rossi got into the lead at one point and led for a few laps. Vinales came to play as well. The Yamahas were going well all weekend. It was nice to see the Yamahas back at the front finally. But ultimately it came down to Dovizioso and Marquez. Unfortunately, Lorenzo could not race because during Friday practice he had a mechanical. His rear wheel locked up and he ended up having another massive high side, and yeah, basically just batting himself up again, and decided not to race because he's in too much pain, which is fair enough because, you know, he's still injured after first corner at Aragon, so he couldn't race. But yeah, it was down to Dovizioso and Marc Marquez, and it was looking like it's going to be another classic battle with them two again, coming right down to the final corner. Marquez made a move a few corners earlier on the final lap to try and get in the lead and pull away. Dovizioso went with him, got a great drive out of the penultimate corner, which is the one where they do a really weird weaving on this game, and yeah, tried to outbrake Marquez, got the Ducati really crossed up on the brakes, and it was basically role reversal. Marquez kind of judged that he was going to try something at the final corner, let him through. Dovizioso went wide, Marquez squared the corner off and blasted to the line to take the win. So Marquez has finally beaten Andrea Dovizioso in a dogfight. So that stands at 3-1 to Dovizioso at the moment. But yeah, Marquez, he can wrap up the title at Motegi, providing it all goes well, which I'm pretty sure it will. But yeah, definitely nice to see the Yamahas at the front. Vinales came through to take 3rd place. He was on the back of Dovizioso and Marquez, but he didn't quite have the pace to do anything with it. Rossi dropped back after almost going straight to the back of Vinales on the brake, so he ran really wide and basically lost contact with the group, so he ended up in 4th. But we are finishing here at Aragon, Argentina even. And we've taken the win on the Aprilia. So we've got a 2nd place, and now we've got a 1st place. So we're doing well on the Aprilia at the moment. Good opening 2 races. We're 0.3 quicker than Marquez in 2nd. So I wonder what that's done to the championship. So again, neither of my teammates finishing in the points. So I think it's going to be pretty much impossible to win the team championship this season. So we're back in the lead of the championship by 7 points from Vinales. We are still, well, we're in the lead of the constructors title by 7 points as well. And we've moved up to 2nd place, but yeah, I can't see us getting anywhere with the team championship because I'm the only one scoring points. Even if it is 25 points, I'm not going to be able to win every single race on the Aprilia, but yeah, I think we're not going to be able to do the Triple Crown this season, or next season in fact. Let's see what we can do team constructors wise as well. So there we go, 45 points out of a possible 50. And we've got more engine upgrades to do this time. We'll do power. And I think, yeah, we've got enough to do. Aerodynamics, I think, penetration. Alright, so there we go. The first 2 races done. Standings, let's have a quick look at them. Red Bull Rookies Cup hasn't started. Moto3, Jorge Martin, he's got 45 points, same as me actually, and so was Bezecchi, so they're joint first at the moment. Bastianini third. Moto2, Marquez has won both races by the looks of it. Don't know how that's happened. Baldassarri second, Vieja third, and Bagnaia in fourth. And the MotoGP, 45 points for me. Vinales second, Marquez third, and Dovizioso in fourth. Anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you!